The new law would require sheriff's offices representing all 100 North Carolina counties to comply with immigration officials. That law passed the GOP-led legislature over a veto of the governor, and those responsibilities from the sheriff's office begin the moment that somebody's arrested. After a long debate, the new law makes it clear anyone arrested for severe charges, felonies like homicide, sex charges, and assault, down to some misdemeanors like child abuse, law enforcement is now required to verify their citizenship status with ICE and to hold them for 48 hours if they get an ICE detainer request. Wake County Sheriff Willie Rowe was initially concerned about the law for a lack of due process, but now says he's working to implement it in a fair way.
Well, I think that responsibility rests on us as law enforcement leaders to make sure that our staff is deploying ourselves in such a manner that make all people feel welcome, appreciated, and valued, but also conducting ourselves in such a way that if you're being threatened, that we will take the appropriate action to address any criminal activity.
Some agencies say for them not much has changed. They comply with these kinds of orders already.
It takes partnerships to keep good communities. So I just think that this is a reinforcement to make sure that people do, but I've never seen the opportunity where we had a person that needed to be held for ICE and we would not hold them. I have it in my office and never would I allow that.
In Person County, Sheriff Jason Wilborn says they have about one case every few weeks, and now they're working to follow the new law.
A lot of times, making contact and communicating is frustrating. I'm sure on the immigrants, it's frustrating on our guys. And it's just, it makes, I think it's going to make this process a lot easier for all law enforcement across the state if everybody's working towards the same goal.
Now again, just to be clear, the law only applies to people who are arrested for felonies or serious misdemeanors, but it's still creating a lot of concern in the immigrant community. Coming up tonight at 6, you'll hear from some community leaders who work with immigrant families about their concerns about that bill and why they believe it could be a slippery slope to profiling and unfair policing. Tom George, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.